I'm Hillary Switzer. I'm from the English department.
And I'm Courtney O'Connor, and I'm in the math department.
The president pardons a turkey
And this
every single
is
year. So, what would you name the pardoned turkey and why?
the O'Connor Switzer Talk Show.
On that note, welcome to the O'Connor Switzer Talk Show, episode 3. I went out and got some food for O'Connor and Switzer to eat, so I hope you will enjoy. On the far left is yuck, on the far right is yum, and right smack dab in the middle is Starting out with a pretty simple thing. Switzer, you have your own club about it, which has become very popular at the high school. We're going to eat some bread. So,
I must tell you that the bread. I have lots of interesting stories about what happened with the foods that you gave.
yeah, Switzer told me one of them.
So we'll bring it up when it becomes an issue. But my children found the bread in the pantry where I had hidden it, and were eating it. So my children would definitely have a yum on the far right, I guess. They were feeling it hardcore. They were loving it.
Okay, so if
Had to hide it from them better.
Okay,
so that I would have it down to 2 pieces. I split the loaf in half.
It smells very good.
Okay, you can now eat the bread, and I guess we'll see reaction.
What's in it? Is there pumpkin in the bread? I don't remember. You have the label.
So I thought it was the cinnamon swirl bread because I've had that from Pepperidge Farm before and it's been very good. But this has pumpkin spice.
Oh, so it's not actual pumpkin. It's just pumpkin spice. Because I'm not a fan of pumpkin.
There's some little trace amounts of pumpkin.
Chunks of pumpkin in there?
Yeah. Should I go toast this or should I eat it just normal?
It would probably be really good toasted. But for the sake of time, I don't know if we need to wait.
I don't care. We can put it
I'll take a 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
I'll eat the plain bread right now.
All right, you tell me the plain bread.
Okay,
I'm gonna go get
bread. My children ate it plain straight out of the bag. Both of them. Took it and ran and hid and ate it. So.
Okay, here we go.
I'm definitely taste the cinnamon. I'm gonna try to get one of these little pieces, these little orange chunks.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like that's actually pumpkin.
Pumpkin flavoring.
Pumpkin flavoring. Maybe it is pumpkin from a can.
Switzer would not like that.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's probably, if Miss Switzer read the label and it said pumpkin spice, then it's probably just a mixture of cinnamon and whatever else is in pumpkin spice thing. I'll give it a yum.
Okay.
It would probably be high quality toasted though, for sure.
I would say that your dogs probably rated it on a yum without even trying it.
The O'Connor children and the O'Connor dogs are both feeling the bread. They could smell it through the bag. They could smell it through the bag. They were when I got this out of the pantry.
Yeah, it'd be good if you made French toast with this.
Yo, that's a good idea.
Pumpkin spice French toast.
You're always thinking, Miss Switzer.
It's good. I'd give it a yum.
Here's your first question for the both of you. Either one of you can answer. It's really a two-parter, but like I said, we'll just go with the first part first. Okay. Are there any Thanksgiving foods you think are overrated?
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes are good, bro. What kind of sweet potatoes are you making?
I don't know what it is about sweet potatoes that I really just don't like. Some people go crazy for them. I was when you can have sweet potatoes, when you can have sweet potatoes or normal potatoes, why in the world would you ever pick sweet potatoes?
Do you make sweet potatoes with the brown sugar and pecan stuff on top, or are you one of those basics who uses marshmallows?
Well, I don't eat any of it because I'm if I'm gonna choose, between a sweet potato and a real potato, some good mashed potatoes, I'm gonna pick the mashed potatoes all day, every day, because that is by far the higher quality
Green bean casserole.
Ooh, true
Get it
statement.
out.
True
Goodbye.
statement.
Don't need
Green
it
bean
ever.
soup. Like, what is? Who does soup invented
Green
that?
bean soup. What
That's
are
what it
you
looks like.
eating?
That's what it looks like. Like, you take the can of soup and you put it in the green beans. I also don't like canned green beans. Like, maybe that's just me being extra.
It just seems like the lazy cop-out choice. Like, I'm gonna make green bean casserole, and then like, I don't know, some people put that French onion stuff on the top, and I'm not here for it.
Are there any foods that you think are underrated for Thanksgiving?
I mean, my go-to favorite Thanksgiving food. I mean, I love me and some mashed potatoes. I have very strong feelings about mashed potatoes, just in general. I mean, it's my fave. And like, I'll take do you do the turkey, or you take your turkey and you like scoop it in the mashed potatoes so you get like a turkey and mashed potato bite in your mouth? Like, that's a win right there.
My mom will make like pumpkin cheesecake bars, or like a nut tort that's got like chocolate and hazelnuts in it. Or she'll make like, those big, like you make a big square cake type, like a sponge cake thing, and then you like roll it. And when you roll it, it's got like the goobies on the top. So like you roll it and it's like this like little swirly thing. She makes one of those, little pumpkin roll. So I would say alternative desserts to pie would probably be the most under.
So, a favorite treat of a lot of people is chocolate. So the next thing I had gone out and got was a small miniature chocolate turkey. So Switzer has one. I'm not sure about O'Connor.
So my chocolate turkey, I had the bread and the turkey in like my work bag that I carry back and forth from work. And so the dogs and the children kind of broke into it, and the dogs ate the chocolate turkey. Foil and all. Like,
did your dogs get sick after
they
that?
They never did get sick. Here's one of them.
And they consumed foil?
So my chocolate turkey did not survive the weekend, unfortunately. I could go get a random piece of chocolate. We still have Halloween candy. Maybe I'll do that.
Okay, you can do that.
And here by herself.
Okay, and when you come back, O'Connor, tell us how your dog rated the chocolate turkey.
This says the brand is Madeleine. I've never heard of this chocolate brand before, but it does smell good.
Interesting.
Quick question while Miss O'Connor is gone. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Oh, for sure, milk chocolate. I do not mess around with dark chocolate. All right, I'm going to bite off its little top of its tail.
Okay.
Oh, it's hollow. I was expecting like a big chunk.
Well,
But
I could have
she's
told you it
hollow
was
inside.
because it did not take my dogs long to eat it. I didn't really realize that what was happening until I saw the dogs in like the playroom, like hiding. I was like, "What are you doing?" And I thought they were like chewing up one of the kids' toys or something like that. I just have a plain old Hershey bar, so we're just rocking some milk chocolate from Halloween.
That's honestly pretty good. I would say it's better than Hershey's quality.
Oh, okay.
It does kind of taste like Dove-esque.
And they're kind of like the bunnies from Easter.
And it's nice that it's hollow inside, because I think if it was like solid, it would be kind of hard to eat. I don't hate it. It's good.
Okay, so what do you rate it on a scale of yuck to yum?
I'd say somewhere in between yum, like more so like inching towards yum, but not as low as
Not full yum.
I generally don't eat just like straight up chocolate. So I think it would be good if I crumbled them up and put them in some ice cream or something.
Good choice. Good choice. I feel like my dogs would probably give them a yum. The foil. Did you eat the foil, Miss Switzer? Because my dogs ate the foil.
No.
The president pardons a turkey every single year. So, what would you name the pardoned turkey and why?
My first instinct is to name it like just like a very odd man's name, like Craig. But I know that's not creative. Craig is really the first thing that came to mind. I tried to resist saying it, but that's all that I'm getting.
Dinner.
But it's not getting eaten.
Yeah. Freedom. I'm going to name it Freedom the turkey.
Ooh, you know what? I would name it George Michael. And then when I let it free, I would play that Freedom song. Freedom! So, yes,
Let it
I would
run
name my turkey
free
George
through the
Michael.
streets of Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Running down.
With the saxophone.
Yep.
George Michael.
There we go.
It looks like some of them got sent off to zoos and farms, so rest assured that they'll be fine. Except for
Nice.
one, apparently, that says in December 1948, Truman accepted 2 turkeys and remarked that they would come in handy for Christmas dinner.
So I pardoned them only to kill them like a month later.
Well, they don't get eaten
Enjoy.
for Thanksgiving. They get eaten for Christmas.
Tell us one food you would add to the Thanksgiving menu that you think all Americans should have.
Like homemade biscuits. I don't know if that's like too out of the ordinary, but like some good like Cheddar Bay biscuit type style biscuit.
The final thing that was purchased for O'Connor and Switzer was just something fall related. It's another fall treat, which is a caramel apple. So, Switzer and O'Connor.
I didn't know that this didn't have peanuts on it.
They were probably being considerate, and we're concerned that we might have been allergic to peanuts.
I ain't allergic to nothing. Well, except peanuts.
I have a super strong immune system. I must admit, I was going to cut the apple in half. Dog, chill. I don't know what's happening.
It's very like
Sticky.
she's stuck. All right, I'm gonna do it. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks.
You can
Okay.
turn off your camera for a second if you want to.
No, you're so sweet. Okay.
Well,
Okay, you'll say I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's not the worst thing I've ever had, but we're definitely leaning more towards yuck. Because I mean, does that look like something you want to get into?
do you watch the Macy's parade on Thanksgiving morning?
Why is this your
towards me. I have no clue. I mean, it might be on, but usually it's not really like our go-to thing. We're usually watching some kind of sporting thing on Thanksgiving.
Okay. Well, then I guess the follow-up question will be kind of weird. But obviously, the Macy's parade was started in 1924. It's been around for, well, almost a century now. So what is your favorite float on the parade?
I do always think it's funny when they have the Macy's Day Parade or whatever, and like it's really windy, and like they're like trying to catch the balloons, and the balloons are just trying to escape like to freedom, right? Like I feel like that's the real reason why I would watch the parade, is to see if any balloons escape. But I feel like I like the classics. I like the big turkey. I feel like it takes a lot of skill to maneuver that big turkey like around everything. I also very much enjoy like I think there's a Snoopy. There's usually a Snoopy or a Woodstock. Quality. Always adorbs. I do like watching the marching bands too. I think that those are always.
We call it the lip sync-a-thon at my house because there's not a live performance on that show. Where there was I want to say it was like Sesame Street had a float, and Rick Astley just randomly came out of the float and rickrolled everybody. Do you remember this?
I do not remember this. I might have to Google it.
All right, hold on. I'm going to find it on YouTube because it was hilarious. Okay, Rick.
What is this creepy thing?
Destination Imagination. The Foster Pals sing You're My Best Friend, but watch carefully. We hear there is a special musical surprise.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun.
like the exact same track.
I'm sure he hasn't sung that song live in like millions of years. Like,
It's not just him. They make everyone sing it.
Any other guy, I just wanna tell you